these trophies are actually for the senior league, the New Horizons, and it's a very vibrant league. Like they meet every Tuesday, Thursday. People have to be retired, 55 and over, so you get a range from 55 to 90. You get people that have curled for 40 or 50 years, and then you get other people who are just beginning. So, and everybody starts as a lead. Doesn't matter your experience or whatever. Then you have to work your way up by the number of years in the league to skip. And as some people say, yeah, now I'm skipping, I can't see right, or I can't get in the hack, or whatever. But it's a very social league, and it's great. It gets everybody out, and there's 2 draws, a morning. But no, I always loved curling because actually I was introduced to it, I think when I was in public school when my friends' mothers curled. And then in high school, we started a league, and we had Huey and Kay Caverly supervising us, and we could curl every night after school and Saturday mornings, and then organized our own bonspiel at Christmas and Easter. And so, we'd be playing sports up at the high school, and then we'd run down here at 5:30 and throw a few rocks, but Saturday morning was the best. Of course, I got into curling again. And it was a good break from teaching, and it got me out Wednesday nights away from the school, so it was a good break for me. And we hosted a lot of provincials, and I know I was involved in the organization of several, and everybody that ever came to our club really enjoyed our club. They're always surprised. And good hospitality, it's a wonderful ice surface, and it's just a great facility. So, but we started with the Curl Canada clinics when they first started in the 70s.
76 or 77.
So we were teaching them all through. And then I taught curling a lot in the schools, and even after I retired, I used to go and help the schools and the clinics here. I think it was great to draw people to the community, and if you look at the pictures, there's some wonderful pictures here. Mr. Vail in 1940s when they went to the Nationals, for the Briar. That's the one up above the door over there, that long one. And, it drew people in when we were hosting events, it drew people in when we had bonspills, it drew people in, and it always had a good reputation. And also, the club is used for other functions, like when it's not the curling season, they can use it for weddings and reunions, etc. So it's a wonderful facility, and we were very fortunate to have it. Well, no, of course, we were the biggest club in the area, and we drew from everywhere, and we always had a great nucleus of people. Organizers, and when you look at past events, you can see there's a nucleus that were involved all along. And it's different, now it's different in that people have a variety of activities that, maybe they get into cross-country skiing for a while, or they're into snowmobiling or whatever. And it's not, used to be you join curling and you'd curl for years, and it's not necessarily that way now. So I think that's why some of the other clubs maybe have folded, and I think we're fortunate in that we have such a good facility, and that we still have a lot of people that love the game. And actually the game should grow, because on TV has been great, with regard to broadcasting events and curling, especially at the national level. And you get a lot of people who follow curling, and they'll come even when we're hosting an event. They'll come even if they are not even curlers, just to watch it. So, yeah.
The thing that's kept it going is the facility is top notch, and the volunteers over the years. They've always had a good core of volunteers to keep things going.
3 years.
Yeah.
3 years to get ready.
In no time it's done.
In the first year when they said, "Don't spend any money,"
Yeah.
you don't know what's going to happen.
Any money.
Then last year it's going to happen. Half capacity. Spend your money. Oh wait, it's not happening.
But our volunteers came from our club, the New Horizons, and the community at large.
That's right. So.
Lots of times your volunteers are just being drawn from the curling clubs. But I think the people who came here to learn for next year's championship got a first-hand look at how much
Exactly.
work is
Yeah.
involved in
Yeah.
this specific championship with this amount of teams.
That's right.
Because they're going to realize in short order that,
Yeah.
well, first of all, they've already came to understand that they've got some pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, we received it in 2020 to host in 2021.
Right.
So 2021 was canceled, 2022 was canceled, and then we finally got it in 2020. You're like, what are you gonna
Well, all
do?
the other volunteers, or a good majority of the volunteers, have said, when are we doing the next one? Kara Brutton, played mixed doubles with the legendary Tom Leonard.
Tom Leonard, Chief Ice Maker for Curling Canada U18 Championships. So before the tournament, we basically are installing the ice. So we were here on last Tuesday. We took our level out, we shot the floor to level, did some Zamboni cuts, and then we painted right over top of hockey. Everything is painted, the white's painted, and then we did logos and houses on Wednesday and started flooding Wednesday night. So that's what we're doing now. We're in the process of taking pebble off. So we apply pebble for the games to be played. That's what the rock travels on. It doesn't travel on the ice, it travels on the pebble, which is just frozen dots of water. And every game we resurface. We cut the old pebble off and apply new pebble. Yeah, and the guys will be pebbling here shortly in the next 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
We're from New Brunswick. Raj is from Oromocto, Cameron's from Moncton, Timothy's from Rothesay. We've had an amazing tournament so far. We qualified for the playoffs, got a bye to the quarterfinals. We lost a tough game against Alberta.
The club is great. It's a lot of fun. People are friendly and enjoy themselves. And as far as the culture of the club is concerned, you just have to look at this event and how successful it's been, and it tells you the whole story.
My name's Craig Burgess. I'm the coach of Nova Scotia 2, and we're from Truro, Nova Scotia. It's an excellent tournament. Lots of great teams here. It's good to see the young kids playing out there and competing and playing a bunch of different provinces, especially for the new people that haven't been here before. The event in under 18 is a good event put on by Curling Canada. It's a lot of development, seeing a lot of young players come up. So it's nice to see, and nice to see this many teams and getting them that exposure to a national experience.
The girls had a ton of fun. The kids here are wonderful. The coaches are great. Volunteers and the Curl Canada people have been fantastic. Fantastic facility. This is like such a beautiful place to have this event.
My name's Grace Beaudry and I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's been really good. It's been really fun getting to play against teams you don't normally play against and provinces you don't normally play against, so it's been pretty cool, and everyone's been super nice. It's been such a great week. Did pretty good. Well, we finished 10th, which is way better than I think we could have hoped for. I think we came in with not a ton of expectations and ended way better than I think we were all hoping for it to.
Never heard about that before.
Ice making is a science. It's a science, and it's also, in my estimation, and that of the Curling Canada ice makers who come here to prepare the arena side, they're also responsible for this side. Having said that, they've let us take care of the ice here under their direction. So it is a big process. It involves, using the right temperature when pebbling, having the ice at the right temperature, the interface, the ambient temperature in the building, humidity, all those things play a factor. And when you get all that right, you produce a perfect playing surface for these young curlers to show their craft. So, and they did that. We received a lot of compliments on the ice, which is what we had strived for, to have the best playing surface for these kids to be able to play to the best of their ability, and these kids are good. Our sport is in safe hands for the next generation.